Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Dreamin Collection by Zoya for summer 2021. These are available right now, so in the description box below I will link the Zoya site, I will link their Instagram page, and I'll link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. So we do have a total of 6 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Desi, and this one is described as a vibrant geranium coral cream. So here's our first coat of Desi. I'm really gonna go ahead and tell you now I'm missing this Z-wide brush because this would probably be a one coater. Formula is very smooth, very opaque, very easy to work with. I didn't experience any staining. That does not mean you shouldn't wear a base coat. This is a potential stainer. 2 coats did give me full opacity. It does dry decently glossy all on its own. I would recommend going in with top coat though, just to keep your manicure lasting, and there are 2 coats. Up next we have Polly, and this one is described as a lush fruit punch pink cream. Here is our first coat of Polly, another situation where I'm just missing that Z-wide brush to make this pure perfection. This has a wonderful formula, not too thick or too thin, no running, pulling, staining, anything of that sort. Very opaque here on this first coat. I was trying to even that coat out, but here is 2 coats, and that did give me full coverage. Again, I do recommend using a top coat on all of these. They do all dry glossy, but a top coat will help keep your manicure lasting as long as possible. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Darla, and this one is described as a Gerber Daisy pink cream. Here's our first coat of Darla. This one is a little bit more sheer than the last 2 that we have looked at, but it is still fairly opaque here on this first coat. I do think if I changed my brushes out, it would probably give me like almost 1 coat coverage here as well. 2 coats did bring me to full opacity though, not too thick or too thin. Again, no running, pulling, staining, and once again, I do recommend going in with top coat. So there are 2 coats. In my opinion. Next up we have Skipper, and this one's just described as a milky neon purple, and then here it is next to Banks from their neon collection. So this one, as far as neon goes, definitely leans more towards the white-based pastel purple rather than neon purple, in my opinion. So here is Skipper. This one is pretty sheer on the first coat compared to what we've looked at so far today. Formula is the same though, very smooth and easy to work with. A little bit patchy and uneven. I did get full coverage in 2 coats. Depending on your application, you might need 3 since my first coat was on the thicker side. This does dry matte, so you will definitely want top coat, and removal's easy, so there's 2 coats. Up next we have Maydo, and this one is described as a cool-toned Pacific blue cream. Here is our first coat of Maydo. This one's also a little bit on the sheer side as far as what we've looked at so far today, those first couple of polishes, but the formula is much the same, very smooth, very buttery, not too thick or too thin. Again, no running, pulling, or staining. I did get full coverage here in 2 coats. I did go a little bit thick on accident on the second coat on this nail, and that is cringy, but 2 regular coats covers just fine as well, and there's 2 coats. And then lastly for today we have Summer, and this one is described as a mermaid shimmer featuring flashes of green and gold with a blue base. Here's our first coat of Summer. This one is pretty sheer here on this first coat. I'm going to show you what it looks like built up in 3 coats today. You could definitely use this one as a topper if your heart desires. Formula is again very smooth, very easy to work with. I didn't have any application issues, just missing that wider brush. This one is going to dry on the glossy side of the spectrum, though I do still recommend going in for top coat just to keep your manicure lasting. Again, nothing in this is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. So there is 3 coats. And guys, that is it. I will say, while these colors are very beautiful, I was super disappointed in the fact that we reverted back to the old brushes. I was super stoked with the Easy Neons that they Came with the wide Z brushes, and this collection went back to their small skinny brushes. I was really hoping it was a permanent change, but I suppose it is not. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.